Hello everybody, this is Mark Hutten, and in this video I want to talk about teaching social skills and emotion management, which is a downloadable ebook designed to help Asperger's children and teens develop the ability to effectively communicate and socialize in the neurotypical or non-autistic world. Children with Asperger's and high-functioning autism characteristically have very individual diagnostic profiles, with symptoms falling in the areas of communication, socialization, and restricted interests. Most notable is the impairment in communication and social interaction, a far-reaching challenge which impacts daily activities and relationships at home, school, and work. Though they want to be accepted by their friends, Asperger's children tend to be very hurt and frustrated by their lack of social competency. Their inability to connect with others is made worse by the negative feedback that Asperger's children receive from their painful social interactions, for example, bullying, teasing, rejection, and so on. The worse they perform socially, the more negative feedback they get from peers, so the worse they feel and perform. Due to this consistent negative social feedback, many Asperger's children and teens feel depressed, anxious, and angry, which just compounds their social difficulties by further paralyzing them in social situations. Social problems typically occurring in Asperger's children and teens include the following. Asperger's children take things very literally. This may mean that it becomes difficult for them to follow a lot of what their peers are talking about. Neurotypical peers may get the Asperger's child into trouble because, while often bright in some subjects, he is gullible when it comes to social behavior. Some children and teens with Asperger's learn that they have to ask a question to start a conversation, but then, instead of listening to the answer, they ask question after question, in effect drilling their peers and making them feel uncomfortable. Their difficulties reading social cues cause them to irritate peers. Difficulties in reading social cues range from trouble understanding the zones of personal space, causing them to stand too close to others, to a lack of basic conversational skills. They have passions, certain things that they focus on, but they may have a hard time talking about anything else, which is often annoying to peers. And they may not understand social banter, and so they become easy targets for bullying and teasing. As the years go by, are you seeing your Asperger's youngster rapidly becoming reduced to a person who is surviving on anger, being a mistake, depression, hate, isolation, low self-esteem, resentment, sadness, and self-hate? If so, then alarm bells should be going off. You know changes need to happen. Social rejection has devastating effects in many areas of functioning. Because the Asperger's child tends to internalize how others treat him, rejection damages self-esteem and often causes anxiety and depression. As the child feels worse about himself and becomes more anxious and depressed, he performs worse, socially and intellectually. Thus, the best treatment for Asperger's children and teens is, without a doubt, social skills training. A major goal of social skills training is teaching the child about the verbal and nonverbal behaviors involved in social interactions. Unfortunately, many Asperger's children and teens have never been taught such interpersonal skills such as small talk in social situations, the importance of good eye contact during a conversation, and knowing when to speak and when to listen. In addition, many of these children have not learned to read the many subtle cues contained in social interactions. For example, how to tell when someone wants to change the topic of conversation or shift to another activity. Social skills training can help Asperger's children learn to interpret these and other social signals so that they can determine how to act appropriately in the company of others in a variety of different situations. Social skills training assumes that when children improve their social skills or change selected behaviors, they will raise their self-esteem and increase the likelihood that others will respond favorably to them. The Asperger's child learns to change his social behavior patterns by practicing selected behaviors. Helping Asperger's children overcome the emotional scars that result from being rejected and ridiculed by peers is tough, if you don't know how that is. The Teaching Social Skills and Emotion Management ebook is guaranteed to improve your child's social behavior and self-esteem and provide you with the most effective teaching tools needed for social skills training. In this program, parents will learn how to employ key concepts and interventions of social skills training, how to help your Asperger's child to fit in with his peer group, how to manage social awkwardness, avoidance, and indifference, how to use social stories to teach social skills, how to teach nonverbal communication skills, how to help your child overcome social anxiety, how to help your child deal with rejection, frustration, and loneliness, and how to deal with your child's aggression and retaliation towards others. In addition to the ebook, you will have access to me as your personal parent coach. Always feel free to email me with questions as often as needed while you begin to teach your child how to relate to others in a meaningful way. I can usually respond within 24 hours. If you're not satisfied with the Teaching Social Skills and Emotion Management ebook after examining it for 30 days, just let me know and I'll refund your money. No questions asked. That's how confident I am that these skills will assist your child in having a better quality of life. And you can start within 5 minutes from now.